Toetje updaten. Zo. Schoen uitstellen. Zo. Hoi. Wat video. Dat heb ik nog niet gezegd. Zo. Vind alles. Simpleer. Settings. Oké, dat moet daar wel op zetten achter. We gaan er vanuit dat we het toch weer krijgen natuurlijk.
Open a new voice log entry.
Acknowledged. Recording.
Okay. This is Captain Liv Rhodes. Personal log entry for 7 of October 2126. This will be my final week aboard Kronos 2. In just a few days, I'll be leaving Saturn behind and making my way to my new assignment on Ceres. A bit odd, actually, saying it out loud.
Oké, kijk zo maar.
Anyway, all mining sites are running smoothly. Overnight harvest totals are a bit lower than I'd like. Oh, we had some sputtering on the number 12 RCS thruster, but Jack and I managed. Oh, Jack. Good. Hold on a tick. Hera, pause recording.
Acknowledged, Captain Rhodes.
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today? Jack, are you with me? Hera, let's go ahead and run Jack's calibration program.
Acknowledged.
Right. In you go, Jack. I'll see you in a few.
Hoi.
Module D221. Manual dexterity.
Oh ja, dat geloof ik. Dat mag ik. Niet dat ik sowieso mijn camera draait met die Windows taskbar nog even fixen.
I am Hera, Central AI for the Kronos 2 Orbital Mining Facility. I will guide you through this calibration program. First, close your hand to form a fist. Now extend your index finger. Good. To proceed, use your index finger to press the hollow button in front of you. Now reach out and grab the glowing disc that just appeared.
Oh, daar gaat mijn disk.
When you are ready, throw the disc into the goal in front of you. Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc. Please try again.
Daarheen gooi je natuurlijk.
Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc. Please try again.
Oh, er zit wat boven.
Target missed. Press the hollow button to recall the disc. Target hit. Excellent throw. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module M101. Basic motor functions. Please pull the handle above you to exit the activation pod.
Dus ik check in ieder geval daar. Wacht.
Please reach up and pull the release handle to exit the pod.
Oh ja, dat Windows dingetje kan ik vrij weinig tegen doen. Het heeft met die virtual dingen te maken. Virtual resolution. Dan heb ik straks bij iets zeker, volgens mij. Laten we dan dit gaan staan.
Please reach up and pull the release handle to exit the pod.
Oké, nog afval.
This labor unit will guide you through the module. Now carefully follow it by pulling yourself through the environment using any solid surface.
Ja, dat is niet goed.
Please follow the labor unit to proceed.
Oh, dat wordt niet helemaal.
Please follow the labor unit to proceed. Please take your time and follow the guide. Now carefully pull yourself forward and release to glide to the exit. Calibration module complete. Module M205. Maneuvering thrusters. Your hands are equipped with maneuvering thrusters, allowing you to move more freely in zero gravity. Activate left thruster. Activate right thruster. Now please exit the activation pod and use your maneuvering thrusters to reach the door ahead. Thrusters can be used in short bursts or held down for continuous usage. To continue, touch and hold the hollow icon near the door. Please press the hollow button near the door to proceed. Good. Now navigate the environment using only your maneuvering thrusters. Do not grab any surfaces during this test. Reboot initiated. Reminder, please do not touch any surfaces in the hallway. Reboot initiated. Recalibrating thruster protocols. Try again. Thruster calibration at 50%. Calibration module complete.
Zei je moet wandelen.
Module C-111.
Je kan het met wel, ja, dat geloof ik. Deze calculaties.
We will now calibrate your communication system. When someone speaks to you, a reply notification may appear above your wrist. You may then respond by holding down the dialogue button on either hand and selecting a reply with your index finger. Hold down the dialogue button now. Please press and hold the dialogue button to proceed. Input confirmed. Now hold down the dialogue button and select a reply.
Like this.
Correct. Vocal selection acknowledged. Often you will have a limited time to select a reply. In these cases, silence is considered a viable option. Do you understand?
Acknowledged. I'm ready to proceed.
Understood. Continuing calibration. Now exit the activation pod and move into the room ahead. You can also initiate conversations at points of interest throughout the world. If you look at certain people or objects while you are close to them, their name will appear, and an icon will indicate that you can use the dialogue button. You may then hold down the dialogue button and select an option, just like a reply. Now start a conversation with the labor unit, and speak about the Fury transport model in this room.
Oh boy.
Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
Dit is niet voor me.
Unit 42, what is your primary directive?
To assure the safety and well-being of Kronos 2 station personnel.
What is your secondary directive?
Preserving the integrity of Atlas Corporation property and equipment.
Okay.
Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
Oh. Niet zit daar.
Please talk about the 2 points of interest in the room to continue.
A Mark 1 Fury transport, 1/48th scale.
Be advised, while real Fury transports can be used to travel to distant locations across the Kronos 2 station, I do not recommend attempting to ride this one.
Noted.
Communication system fully calibrated. Would you like to proceed to the next module?
Yes.
I'm ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by. Module A-131. Data scanner. Error. Calibration program failure. Stand by for reboot.
The directors have been pushing to make fully automated deep space mining the company's top priority. Your Echo unit is a perfect subject for our initial test runs.
This is crap. I'm 1 week from leave. Jack?
Sorry, I have to go. Kronos 2 out. Jack? What happened?
My calibration program crashed. I appear to be stuck in the activation pod.
That's odd. Your diagnostic programs never just flat out crashed before. It must have suspended the pod's release procedures.
In the event of activation pod failure, Titan Protocol recommends performing a complete power cycle of the pod, followed by a level 3 inspection of...
You're all set. Listen, about my conversation with Command, how much did you overhear?
Not much.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna put it out there. You're no longer coming with me to Ceres.
What do you mean?
The directors want you to take over my duties as commander of the station. It'll just be you and the labor units.
Wait.
No humans.
So this is our last week together.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Look, they just hit me with this news a few minutes ago. I mean, Command splitting us up, I never even considered it a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Except... I'm sorry, Jack.
There's no need to apologize, Olivia. While the situation is unfortunate, it's not your fault.
Come on then. No sense putting it off. Let's get our last week started. Why don't you go activate the bridge while I pull the overnights?
Copy that.
Staan.
The Kronos 2 station has been in operation for over 5 years. Liv has been its longest tenured captain. The primary control panel. I can activate the bridge from here.
Transitioning to daytime cycle.
I'm really going to miss this part. I'll get started on the morning checklist in a bit. Just give me a moment to soak in this view.
Take your time. You seem upset.
You're getting way too good at reading human responses, you know that.
Well, I have had a few years of practice.
Yeah, it shows.
Let's get started on that checklist.
You sure? There's no rush. It is our last week, after all.
You're right. We can wait and take in the view.
For a little while, at least.
Yes, for a little while.
So, Jack, I suppose congratulations are in order.
For what?
For your promotion.
There's really no need for that.
Come on now, it's a big deal. In a few days you'll be Captain Jack. So, congratulations, Captain Jack.
What I mean is, as an Echo unit, I hold no official rank. So technically, I can't be promoted.
Right, well, that's too bad. Captain Jack has quite the ring to it.
Also, you are the only person who calls me Jack. To everyone else, I am merely Echo 1.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have no...
What was that? Jack, did you feel that? What the hell? Please tell me you can see that.
What? Oh.
Affirmative. I see it.
Any idea what it is?
I'm afraid not. There are no records of any such phenomenon in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. It is an anomaly.
What the... Jack, are you alright?
Oh.
I believe so.
You were glitching out.
The disturbance briefly disrupted my internal systems, but I'm not reading any permanent damage. Liv, it's possible that anomaly is not entirely stable.
You think?
Oh.
Priority alert.
The holo table. Something's wrong.
I'll investigate.
Hera, initiate broad spectrum scan. Focus on the following coordinates.
Hera, status report.
Multiple Tier 1 malfunctions detected.
Isolate and identify.
Acknowledged. Isolating. Awaiting input. Saturn Orbital Zone Beta. Orbital Mining Facility. Designation, Kronos 2.
Okay.
Central Mining Station.
Oh.
Malfunctions isolated.
That is a lot of red.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it looks.
Ground fault recorded in the cargo bay. Possible circuit overload. Reading marked temperature increase in the core containment chamber. Lockdown procedures in effect. Power failure reported in primary oxygen garden. Emergency failsafes triggered.
What, that's it? That's all we've got to go on?
Hera, can you give us an in-depth scan of each affected area?
Negative. Unable to establish communication with cube satellites.
Wait, we lost the CubeSats? How the hell did we... forget it. Let's just have a look for ourselves. Where are you, you little bugger? Ah, here we are. Jack, could you do us a favor and scan this CubeSat?
I'll need to calibrate my scanner first. Stand by. It'll only be a moment.
Okay.
Awaiting manual input for calibration. Module A-131, Data Scanner.
Oh.
Your scanning tool allows you to collect data on anything in the environment. Please exit the pod to begin calibrating it. Please follow me to the disk spawner at the back of the room. Now activate your scanner by pressing the button on top of your hand. Both of your hands have this functionality. Good. Now aim the scanner at the I/O port on the disk spawner and hold the trigger to initiate a scan. After scanning something, its name will appear next to your hand on the scanner's data tab. To see the results of your scan, grasp the tab and pull it away from your hand. Pull the data tab now.
Oh.
Excellent. Use the button on top of your hand to deactivate the scanner now. Good. To complete this module, gather scan data on 5 other materials or objects. You must scan additional objects or materials to complete this calibration module. 4 scans remaining. 3 scans remaining. Initiating human sarcasm. I thought we were friends, Echo 1. 2 scans remaining. 1 scan remaining. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
All set?
Scanner fully calibrated.
Heads up. Give that CubeSat a scan. See if you can work out what's wrong with it.
Dus hier heeft sensors op. Ja, dat snap zij niet. Ik ben een beetje vervelend dat je de hele tijd die wereld invalt.
Scan complete.
Right. Well, what's the story?
According to these readings, something was disrupting the CubeSat's ability to communicate with the rest of the sensor network.
Was?
My scanner appears to have reset the CubeSat's transmitters and restored the connection.
Oh, well, problem solved. All you have to do is find and scan every last CubeSat we have scattered across the entire facility.
Sounds like fun.
Of course, it would to you. I'll send an objective to your ARM computer, but consider it low priority for now.
Objective received.
Right then, on to the real problems. What do you think? What's next?
Hera, status update on your scan of the anomaly.
Scan currently 3% complete.
3%? What's the problem?
The sensor network is attempting to perform a full spectrum scan of an unknown entity. It might take a while.
Lovely. Well, in the meantime, we've got 3 Tier 1 malfunctions that need our attention. What do you say we get started on those repairs?
Good idea.
I'll need a few minutes to pull today's command codes off my console. You can just keep yourself occupied till then, I'm sure.
Of course.
Dit nu acteur. Oh, ver gaan. Oeps. Activation page. Flip menu that sheet. Zo. Interieur, leden, buiten. Ja. Right.
Okay, Jack, I'm all set. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Just say. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Come on then. Let's go sort out those malfunctions. Not the best way to start our last week. Don't believe we've ever seen this many malfunctions all at the same time.
We've also never had an unidentified spatial anomaly suddenly appear directly off our port bow.
It's a day of firsts, really.
You do realize it's possible we've just made a groundbreaking scientific discovery.
Well, let's not go writing our Nobel acceptance speeches just yet. Or at least, not until we're certain the station isn't going to fall apart.
Ah, what the...
Warning, unsecured cargo in the hold.
Yeah, that much I worked out.
Can you tell me why we have unsecured cargo in the hold?
Negative.
Okay, well, we might want to look into that. All right, Jack. Looks like there's a lot to do this morning.
Any priority alerts?
Well, it'll be your station soon. What problem do you want to tackle first?
Send the data to my ARM computer. I'll have a look. Let's see.
Take a look at your objectives on your ARM computer and let me know which one you want to address first.
Let's fix the power failure in the oxygen garden.
Okay, follow me. Looks like the power failure knocked out the door to the oxygen garden. I'll pull the manual release. And of course, the access panel is stuck. Jack, I think you're going to have to cut through.
I'll need to calibrate my reactive cutter first.
Right. Considering the power outage, let's also calibrate your entry light.
Module A, 901. Reactive cutter. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the door ahead. Activate your reactive cutter by pressing the glowing touch point on the underside of your wrist. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use the reactive cutter to cut through the highlighted brackets. Please cut through the highlighted brackets to proceed. Cutter functionality test complete. Lift open the door to proceed. Highlighting cuttable surface. Use your reactive cutter to cut out a portion of the highlighted panel. Once you have cut away enough of the panel, press the hollow button to complete this calibration module. Please press the hollow button to complete the calibration module. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module H-144. Helmet visor. You can open and close your helmet visor by pressing the button on the left side of your helmet with your index finger. Please open your helmet visor now.
Yeah. What?
Press the button on the left side of your helmet to open your visor. Now please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. You can activate your headlamp by pressing a button on the right side of your helmet. Once your headlamp is on, shine it on my location. Well done. I am moving to new coordinates in the next room. Find me and shine your headlamp on my location. Please proceed to the next room. Excellent. Please press the button on the right side of your helmet to turn off the headlamp and complete the module. Calibration module complete.
Reactive cutter and headlamp calibrated successfully.
Copy that. Cut through the access panel so we can pull the door release handle. Excellent, follow me. Let's get started. Hope you're not afraid of the dark. Can you use your headlamp to help me find the electrical grid maintenance panel?
Affirmative. Olivia, I've located the maintenance panel.
Perfect. Keep your light on it for a moment while I remove the cover. Heads up, Jack. Coming through. Looks like we've got some fused wiring.
Status report?
The short caused a full system crash. We'll need to reset each of the environmental controls. Can you find the emergency junction while I sort out this mess? Let's get the junction online so we can start the diagnostics.
An encrypted audio file. Curious. When the anomaly scrambled the CubeSat, it inadvertently connected them to a secure Atlas Corporation network. If I scan more of them, I may be able to crack the encryption. I've reached the junction cover. Did you bring a spanner?
Just cut through the bolts. We can deal with the cleanup after we figure out what's wrong with the station.
Affirmative. Going hot. Electronic interface. I'll need to use my scanner to link up with the I/O port. Emergency power online.
The backup conduit only has enough juice to diagnose one system at a time. Go ahead and get started when you're ready.
The transformer can't form a complete circuit.
We probably need to realign the coils. Run a scan to confirm.
The coils have been damaged.
Shit. Unlock them so we can get a closer look.
This handle unlocks the transformer coils so I can realign the core. Conversion coils unlocked.
Ooh.
As long as we can still form one complete row, we should be able to get the transformer back online.
Ja, oké.
The transformer is working properly. I should set the junction to power new system.
Wat? En dat dan? Misschien wel dit doen. Ik weet niet. Oké, dat is goed.
The transformer is working properly. I should set the junction to power new system.
Power current stabilized.
Conversion process successful. Current strong.
Nice job. Once I finish replacing these wires, we should be able to get the lights on. Use the junction to select another system.
Liv, this airlock has been inoperable for 57 days.
And when that hits 64 days, it'll no longer be my problem.
You mean it will be my problem?
Heavy is the head that bears the crown, Jack.
I'll need to cut the bolt off this cover, too. The O2 mixture is off. I'll need to adjust the levels of atmospheric exchange.
Careful with that, Jack. One of us still has to breathe the air here for the next few days.
These controls adjust the balance between oxygen output and CO2 capture. These controls adjust the balance between oxygen output and CO2 capture.
The air composition needs to stay balanced, Jack.
Bioregenerative systems calibrated.
CO2 capture optimized for both plant and mammalian passengers.
Mammalian, huh? How flattering.
Apologies, Liv. I didn't mean to sound clinical.
Once I'm gone, you'll probably be able to shut down this part of the ring.
I think I'll keep it, actually, to add color.
Jack, you aren't starting to enjoy botany, are you?
Is that unusual?
Depends who you ask. That's 2 down. Let's tackle the last system.
Let's. Nu moet het niks aan doen, vrouwtje. Oh.
Although Liv doesn't specialize in botany, she has done a remarkable job of maintaining the greenhouse. The alert must have shut down water flow to the hydroponic systems.
It's designed to seal the main reservoir in case of breach. You'll need to pump the handle to restore pressure to the plumbing.
Water flow restored.
Irrigation system within operating parameters.
Good. That should help keep the plants healthy. Hera, verify all oxygen going subsystems.
Subsystems within normal parameters.
Right. I'm about done here. Do you see the access panel near me?
I see the access panel.
Good.
Okay. Good.
You'll need to wait and throw the main breaker on my mark. Got it?
Acknowledged. I will await your command before throwing the breaker. Removing utility cover. Please stand by.
I've got to pump the primer handle before you throw the breaker. Let me know when you're ready and I'll count us down.
On your command.
Acknowledged. Throw the switch in 3, 2, 1. I'm clear.
Oxygen garden operational. Environmental control systems restored.
That's one more system we don't have to worry about.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Don't jinx it, Jack. There's no wood to knock on around here.
Oh, zooi.
Well, there's still the ground fault in the cargo bay and the temperature spike in core containment. What's next on the agenda?
Let's get the cargo bay squared away.
Okay. Follow me. One of the cargo banks must be malfunctioning. We probably blew a fuse. I'd start by checking the fuse compartment at each cargo bank. Hera, unlock them, please. Just don't pull any good fuses, or we'll have loads more cleanup to do.
Current looks stable. No problems here.
Keep looking. Something went wrong in here.
I think I've located the problem. This fuse is blown. We'll need a replacement.
Affirmative. Wait there, I'll bring you a new one from the supply drawers. This should do it.
Thank you.
Got you covered.
Power flow restored. Maglocks coming online.
Copy that. Go ahead and secure the cargo.
Standard Atlas Corporation cargo containers. Magnetically secured. I should put this away.
You're right.
Strong contact from the Maglocks. That's one down. Liv, what is this model doing here?
Did something knock that loose? I was going to pack it up so I could take it with me to Ceres. I'll get to it at some point. Eventually. Probably.
I'll set a reminder. Just one more to go. I'm starting to crack the encryption. If I find more CubeSats, I should be able to save the completed audio file to my ARM computer. That will let me share any files I find with Liv once I've gathered enough information. An early Christmas present. Who is this from?
Titan Command sent it. They send one to every officer assigned to a remote station.
Why do they do that?
To remind us of civilization, I suppose. Some people don't take well to the isolation. It can be taxing.
Cargo secure.
Let's lock the system down to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll throw the lockdown lever.
Lockdown engaged.
Thanks, Jack. I feel better already. Let's move on, shall we? That just leaves the temperature spike in core containment. Follow me, Jack.
Find anything?
Nothing conclusive. Your body is radiation hardened. Care to take a look inside?
I'll see what I can ascertain.
Hera, disable all containment safety protocols and unseal the hatch.
Acknowledged. Awaiting manual operation.
Head on in. I'll see you on the other side. You'll need to seal yourself in before we can expose the cause, Jack.
I should finish calibrating my radiation shield before we continue.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Module A. 1. Radiation shield. Your scanner can detect hazardous radiation fields capable of damaging you. Please activate your scanner and use it to assess the irradiated area ahead. Please activate your scanner and scan the irradiated zone in front of you.
Oh. Scan.
Your scanner places tracking points that display the area's radiation level. When you are ready to proceed, please exit the activation pod. Your radiation shield will protect you for a limited time. A shield meter is located on both of your wrists below your ARM computer. You can use this to monitor your shield levels. Now please use your scanner to find the least hazardous route through the room and reach the exit. Higher levels of radiation will drain your shield faster. The radiation monitor on your wrist displays the radiation level of your current location. Please keep it in mind. If your shield is depleted, your body will suffer irreparable damage. Please be careful. You can draw energy from induction panels to replenish your radiation shield. This module will complete when your shield is fully recharged. Please pull the handle toward you to begin recharging. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
Radiation shield fully operational.
Copy that. Let's get started by opening the core enclosures. The code is 5826.
Authorization accepted. Warning. Radiological activity detected.
Oh. That explains the temperature spike.
At least one of the fusion cores is leaking radiation.
Your scanner should help you zero in on the source. Pretty far off the mark. Try scanning somewhere else. Not getting any warmer. Try scanning in another direction.
Emergency disposal conduit online. Shields at 95%.
Nice shot. I'd say that warrants a closer look. I'll activate the I/O port so you can scan it to open the enclosure.
Enclosure unlocked.
You'll need to scan the individual cores to determine which is causing the problem.
Microfractures in the fuel assembly. Radiation at unsafe levels.
That could contaminate the entire fuel reserve. We'll need to jettison the core. To unlock it, enter 6102 at the central console.
Core released.
Bring it to the disposal conduit at the bottom of the chamber. Once you open the conduit, you'll need to seat the core into the launch tube and use the lever to eject it. Keep an eye on your shield levels while you're in transit.
Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
The area is still irradiated.
There has to be another damaged core. Check the other enclosures.
I'll keep looking.
A second hotspot. I'm activating the I/O port so you can check the enclosure.
This core is similarly damaged.
Bloody hell. It has to go. Punch in 7641 at the central console to unlock it.
Access denied.
Wrong code, Jack. Try entering 7641. Same routine here. Run it to the disposal conduit and jettison the core.
Emergency disposal conduit online. Fusion core marked for disposal. Stand by. Shields at 50%. Awaiting manual confirmation. Radioactive material jettisoned.
Radiation levels returning to normal.
Thank God for that. Looks like we live to fight another day. Let's shut the enclosures so we can get you out of there. Re-enter the code in the center console. 5826.
Core containment re-engaged.
You're looking a bit worse for wear. Maybe you should use your ARM computer to upload to another shell?
Initiating manual reboot.
Reboot initiated.
I'll meet you on the other side, by the hatch.
See you on the flip side.
Looking sharp, Jack. Did you get dolled up for me?
I know you like it when I look my best.
Such a gentleman. Chamber temperature is back within normal limits. Nice job in there, Jack.
Thank you.
All right, that ought to do it. We're all set. Hey, Jack. High five. Oh, fine. Be that way. Well, thanks for your help, regardless.
That's what I'm here for.
And here I thought it was to keep me from going round the bend.
I chose to abandon that directive some time ago.
Shut up. That's not funny.
Captain Rhodes, full spectrum scan of the anomaly is complete.
All right, Hera. Push the results to the holo table in the EVA staging area.
Acknowledged.
Come on, Jack. Let's go have a look at the results. Maybe we'll learn something useful about this anomaly of ours.
That does seem likely, considering we currently know nothing at all.
Suppose I can't argue with that. Okay, Jack. Let's see what we have.
Hera, status report.
Status green. All systems nominal.
Well, that's good news. But what about our anomaly? Where is it?
Hera, display the anomaly's current location.
Acknowledged.
Ah, there we go. Wait, hang on. Hera, is this image to scale?
Affirmative.
So the anomaly has increased in size.
Not a good sign. Let's get a closer look. Okay, let's see.
Curious.
I can't make head nor tail out of any of this data. What about you?
The data appears to have been corrupted somehow.
It's the same for all the readings. Spectrometer, interferometer, LiDAR... all rubbish.
Interference from the anomaly must be disrupting the transmission signal.
So, our sensor network is useless. What now?
I'll exit the station and investigate the anomaly up close.
Absolutely not.
If I use my scanner, I can bypass the sensor network. I'll be able to examine the data in real time.
We've seen what that thing can do to your systems. What if you get shut down out there?
I'm specifically designed for operation in hazardous environments. It only makes sense. Besides, we need to determine the nature of this anomaly. And I suggest we do so quickly.
Okay. Okay, well... no sense wasting any more time then. Let's get you into the airlock, sharpish.
Caution. Airlock opening.
If you're going out there, you'll need an EVA rig. There should be some inside the airlock. Just take one off the rack. You'll need to secure the rig to your back.
Yeah.
Secure the EVA rig to your back so we can get you outside.
Fine.
EVA rig secured. Initializing advanced movement systems. Stand by for calibration. Module M201. Primary boosters. Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. When you are ready, please exit the activation pod and use your EVA boost to reach the console ahead. Well done. Please press the hollow button to continue. Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you. Multiple boosts may be required. Excellent. Module M116. Braking thrusters. This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surface. Please exit the activation pod and proceed to the room ahead. There are 2 target zones in the next room. Please boost into one of the zones and use your braking thrusters to come to a full stop. Success. Now, Use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone B. Come to a full stop in Zone A to complete the calibration module. Calibration module complete. Please stand by.
EVA rig fully functional. Ready to disembark.
Copy. Airlock controls unlocked. Pull down on the handle to close the inner door.
Iemand zegt dus dat de jeugd dit niet doen.
Once the inner door is sealed, you're clear to cycle the airlock.
Inner bulkhead sealed.
Once the airlock is cycled, head outside and make your way to the anomaly. Get a scan if possible, but don't put yourself at any unnecessary risk.
Understood.
I'm going back up to the bridge. I can keep a better eye on your status from there. Keep this comm channel open. Maintain constant contact.
Copy that.
Ja.
Depressurization
Jack?
complete.
Yes.
Ready for EVA departure.
Be careful out there.
Don't worry, Liv. I'm sure it'll be no problem.
Isn't that what we always say right before there's a problem?
Exiting portside airlock.
Copy. There should be a Fury transport dock just outside the airlock. Should take you straight to the anomaly. You'll need to run a diagnostic check before you can take off.
Understood.
Oké. Wel verder gaan we, want ik denk dat typisch. Mijn benen. Dit is wel even een ander niveau game trouwens. Mooi. Waarom ben jij nou zwart? Oké, post. Post. Dat is goed. Zo. Nou, nu wel even een sigaretje draaien. Even wat koffie drinken. Ik kan museum helemaal prima, alleen dat stukje net de airlock uit, dat was niet zo'n succes. Ik voel mezelf gewoon wankelen. Wacht even. Ik voelde mijn benen al een tijdje. Ik ben niet gewend om te staan. Ik denk dat ik dadelijk even ga kijken of ik dat zittend verder kan doen. Ik ga er wel vanuit, tenminste op dit moment gaat het gewoon. Zeker dat we weten hoe de camera draaien. Dus weet ik zeker als ik dadelijk daar die airlock uit ga en naar meekijk dat ik voorhoofd typ. Ik zou echt geen goede astronaut zijn. Dat is een hele goede tip. Dan zou dat sowieso een probleem zijn voor de mensen die met 2 sensors hebben voor de Oculus. Dan kun je geen 360 maken. Ik merkte sowieso als ik met mijn neus naar het greenscreen stond, dat hij wat moeilijker reageerde, wat op zich niet heel vreemd is. Natuurlijk aangezien die camera's met een snuffel in het greenscreen zitten. Jezus. is me al een workout. Maar zeggen, ik amuseer me tot nu toe helemaal prima met de Rift. Dan kan ik nu even in die anomaly. En dan denk ik daarna gewoon een chain even gaan bekijken, aangezien die vandaag gereleased is en we hebben hem nog steeds niet gespeeld. Ik zit nou, nou, 6 uur live, dus ongeveer een uurtje of 5,5 in de VR. En op zich, qua duidelijkheid valt het wel mee, dat moet ik wel toegeven. Nee, deze in ieder geval niet, moet ik zeggen. Maar ik voelde net, al voordat ik die airlock inging, dat ik af en toe dit begon te doen. Als je verkeerd deed bewegen met camera. Toen ik bij die airlock stond en ineens niks meer zag, was van, oh, wacht even. Maar dat was meer mijn hoogtevrees volgens mij die gewoon inkikte en niet zozeer de duizigheid van de VR. Dat sowieso. Ik hoef dit niet aan Chris te geven om te proberen, want die kitst alles bij elkaar. Ik kan ook geen first-person shooter spelen. De Division gaat nog net voor hem. Maar first-person, dat kan hij niet. Die movement van die point of view, field of view, dat kan hij niet tegen. Ik denk, weet ik niet hoe jullie Dangerous in VR is. Volgens mij is dat best goed te doen, aangezien je daar gewoon je camera los kunt draaien. Maar als je dan een hoogtassysteem hebt met zo'n VR-set, of zo'n VR-set, moet ik ook wel bij zeggen natuurlijk. Ik denk dat dat best goed werkt. Misschien gaat het zelfs met die controllers van de Oculus, maar dat weer wel een andere keer uit. Dan koop ik gewoon een eenvoudig schipje om eerst eens even te wennen. Ik ga niet met mijn koning meteen vliegen en dan eerst de beste Starbase en kort vliegen. Het enige wat ik nog een keer moet kijken is over oortjes. En ik heb altijd problemen met die in-ear, die vallen op de duur uit. Daarom zie je mij af en toe dat doen. Dus mijn oordopje terug induwen. Project Cars werkt met VR. Volgens mij Euro Truck Simulator ook. Ik vind een beetje die ring. Ik snap dat die er zit. Alleen had ik eigenlijk verwacht dat die zo zou zitten. Andersom. Dat leek mij logischer. Dan zo. Ja, dat is ook logischer, want de kans dat je op een bureau raakt is veel groter dan dat ik de muur raak. Eigenlijk. Dus wat de reden voor is dat hij nou zo zit, geen idee. Ik weet ook niet of dat removable is. Oh, dat zou kunnen, natuurlijk. Hier bij de Oculus icoontje, dat is dan een Oculus. Dat is bijna niet te zien. Er zit dat ootje van Oculus. Het kan dus zijn dat daar natuurlijk een sensor in zit, wat die headset trekt. Aan de zijkanten. Dat zou heel goed kunnen, maar echt. Oh, mijn benen trillen nog steeds. was het echt een andere wereld like. Ja, ik weet niet hoe jullie het ervaren natuurlijk op het scherm. Het zal gewoon dingen zijn, maar het is heel echt. Het ligt ook aan de game natuurlijk. Dit lijkt een beetje op die trailer cinematic die ik gespeeld heb met dat robotje in het begin met Oculus. Daar lijkt het eigenlijk wel een beetje op. Ja, het is echt een wereld van verschil. Ja, alweer. Wow, langs lijn. Er stond ook alweer het voordeel van deze stoel. Dat is mooi met dat kussentje. Kun je die kabel overheen leggen. Daar heb je er niet geen last van. Ja, Loon Echo ziet er echt super uit. Het ziet er heel realistisch uit. Eens kijken of het zettend werkt. Ik zal het misschien dadelijk wel even doen, kalibreren. Dat ik zomaar een headset aan het kopen ben, is niet zozeer of hij goed op mijn hoofd zit en meer dat ik de tekst kan lezen van de chat. Die bandjes, die straps zijn trouwens wel aan te bevelen om die gewoon om te doen. En waar wil je het op je handen letten als je radiated zo'n zit? Ja, dat zag ik net voordat ik dat ding moest wisselen, zeg maar. Dat is dit helemaal niet.
Prep for RCS thruster calibration. Please hold on to the railing for the duration of the test flight. Initiating RCS thruster test. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
RCS thruster check complete. Proceeding to primary thruster calibration. Reminder, please hold on to the railing. Igniting primary thrusters. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
Fury transport calibration complete.
Liv, the Fury transport is set
Select
for
your
flight.
destination.
Great. Coordinates have already been uploaded to the navcon. Just touch the marked location on the holomap and you'll be on your way. I'll monitor you from the bridge. Good luck.
I'm underway. Distance to anomaly, 4,800 meters.
Copy that. I've a visual on your transport.
3,500 meters. 2,000 meters.
Steady as she goes. Godspeed. Look at that thing. Just incredible. Jack!
Uh-oh.
The Fury is malfunctioning. I have no control. I'm drifting toward the anomaly.
Remote link's been severed. I can't reboot the transport.
Liv, I'm taking radiation damage.
Abort, Jack! Get out of there now! Just ditch the Fury! Go!
Okay.
Evacuating Fury.
Hurry, Jack! Get clear of that radiation!
Stand by.
Jack, the Fury has completely dropped off my scope.
Reboot initiated.
Jack. Jack, are you alright?
I'm here. I was able to transfer to a new shell.
Ja, dat kan ik.
Oh, thank God for that. I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses. You might not be able to scan the anomaly up close, but I think we can reconfigure a geological sensor to do the trick.
How so?
Well, if we can use it to read fluctuations in the magnetic field, we should be able to get a look inside. There's just one, well, several problems.
Go on.
I've got failures all over the
Zitten ze zo
facility.
verder.
For this plan to work, we'll first need to clear up some problems in the container field, the primary dig site, and the processing line.
Send the details to my ARM computer.
Done. Let me know when you arrive at the sites.
Even kijken. Wat moeten we doen? Containment field. Investigate containment field. Investigate processing line. En investigate primary site. Oh. Niet met Oeh. First spotlight.
Select your destination. Destination, container field. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Was nog niet eens overdreven. Nee, vast plus snel.
Approaching container field.
I'm picking up latent radiological activity in that area.
Something must have contaminated the cargo.
There's no way we'll get a clear read on the anomaly with all that interference. We'll need to find the source of the radiation and jettison it.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess, I'd say you're looking for levels around 80 or 90 decigrays. If you get into trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
Select your destination.
Oh. Nee, verder niet. Huh. Ja, zal dat doen. Bijna een andere keus.
We need to track down the source of the radiation, Jack.
Shields at 95%.
Radiation absorption at 30 decigrays and climbing.
You're getting warmer. Watch yourself.
Heftig.
I can use my scanner to pinpoint the source of the radiation.
Shields at 50%.
Oh,
Shields at 30%.
dat gaat wel heel druk. Hè. Te laat.
Reboot initiated.
My shield can only absorb so much radiation before sustaining irreparable damage.
Nou dan weer. Okay.
Shields at 95%.
Dat is een voorbeeld tussen. Nee.
Shields at 50%.
Dat is een dingetje. Right.
Athena, bring up the next candidate, please.
Echo Program Candidate number 37. Lieutenant Rhodes, Olivia J.
Now this one's promising. Accepted into the USN Aerospace Academy at 16. Exemplary marks in engineering, geology, robotics. Elite stuff. All the versatility you could want in an astronaut. The USN even approached her for the Pythias initiative, but she declined. I'm not interested in leaving the solar system, I guess. And her psych profile. She's right on the money. Took some prying, but the interviewer got her to open up about her family. The younger brother, Jackson. You could tell they were close. Probably had to look after him a lot with two scientists for parents. That's just what we need for Echo 1. She's perfect.
Hier zijn we alles over.
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it. For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the irradiated container.
Oh.
Wait, something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Oh, dat was niet heel fijn. Okay. Terug naar de Fury, waarschijnlijk. Dit is de Fury transport. Dit is de Fury transport.
The Fury's stuck on the upper rack. Throwing the manual override should get it moving.
Upper rack. Welk rack? Dat rack. Zal het niet?
Reboot initiated.
I need to be more careful when operating in irradiated environments.
Okay, dat is niet goed. Houston, we got a problem. Hoe heb je daarop staan?
I need to throw the manual override for the Fury's hitch.
Zit vast. Ja. Dan stop hier gewoon voor vanavond. Oh, misschien dat de camera nu niet zijn. Dat hij boos is geweest. Alweer. Nee. Helaas. Nee. Zo. Afsluiten. Zo. Moes. Oké, dat was nu een stukje Lone Echo. Kijk, de volgende keer wel als we opstarten, als we dan fatsoenlijk spawnen weer. Wat gaan we met controllers halen? Dan gaan we dadelijk nog even Conan Unconquered bekijken. Faces zei ik dat. Die game is niet goed voor een hoogvrees. Ja, ik moet zeggen, ik heb me vandaag goed geamuseerd met de VR. Een goede investering tot nu toe. Oh, kan dicht. Even voor te zetten.